go back into maybe a little bit more defensive mode and start to chip and lob a little bit.
Edberg holds 4-2, and the opportunities to get that break back are running out for Pete Sampras.
Well, Barry, so far we've seen a picture-perfect match by Stefan Edberg.
He has been about as firm and tight as you can get against a very dangerous player. Very few errors. He'd like to play this way all the time, I'm sure. You saw Sampras there. Take a look up at that sun from this side where I am down here. It is difficult. And my guess is that he's going to have to change the toss just slightly. That could affect his whole serve.
On here, pretty good ratio. 22 winners for Edberg, only 6 unforced errors. Testimony to how well he is playing.
That's a great little play. Instead of playing the backhand, he decided to run around with that forehand, and he just drilled it up the line. Perfectly played.
Got it. Pretty good athleticism from the 18-year-old from Palos Verdes. He needs a break to get even, however.
Since the Ice Age, man has enjoyed the pleasures of Perrier. Here at the very source, Gauls gallivanted. Romans rollicked. Troubadours trilled. And Napoleon III gave it his royal seal. Times have changed, but not man's taste for Perrier, Earth's first soft drink.
It's ever so tough being ranked #1 and not being rank. Playing the game without getting gamey. What assists me is Right Guard Sports Stick from Gillette with its maximum protection and aromatically airy scents. It's the essence of good gamesmanship. After all, when one is capable of home runs, why play foul? Right Guard Sports Stick, deodorant and antiperspirant. Anything less would be uncivilized.
Wouldn't it be great if you were center ring facing the great Garbanzo in the wrestling match of the year? And wouldn't it be great if the sponsor was a beer? A really great beer like Keystone, the fresh cold filtered beer in a can that tastes like beer in a bottle because of Keystone's specially lined can. And wouldn't it be great if Garbanzo excused himself and you left with his manager, the lovely Darlene? Cold filtered Keystone and Keystone Light. Bottled beer taste in a can. Wouldn't that be great?
Back in Los Angeles, Edberg won the first in a set closer than the score might indicate. 6-2, he's up a break here, 4-3. Foot fault, I believe, called. Was that the call, Barry?
Absolutely, it was a foot fault call. Edberg had a quick look over at the baseline's person.
That's not the first time he's ever been called for a foot fault. He does come awfully close with that back foot.
That's the point. It's not the front foot. He plants that pretty well, but that back foot he moves and kind of uses it a balancing point. You can see the back foot here. Watch it now. He plants the left, and then there comes the right. It didn't look like a footfall from here. I'm going to have to go chat with that lady.
be able to take a big swing and the ball's a foot out, huh?
Well, it's a lot easier.
You got handcuffed that time.
You'd be better off doing it during the point when the ball's in than when the serve's out.
You always had greater success that way, didn't you?
This time he just didn't get out of the way of the serve, and he just kind of poked at it. Good body serve by Edberg.
Sampras is 2-2 this year against top 10 players. Never has met Edberg. 15-30.
Edberg was a little annoyed with himself for missing that volley. It was shoulder high. It was just right for a put away.
And now a big opportunity for Sampras to get even in the match, or at least in the second set. It's all set up by the backhand return. Sampras has earned a break, and we're back on serve 4-all in the second.
It's a good return, but it was an awfully short serve by Edberg. That's what gave Sampras the opportunity to really come over it.
The balls.
Barry, this is where it gets dangerous. You know, you've been on top of a guy. He actually could have maybe closed this set out a little bit earlier, and now you've given this kid a second chance, and he might all of a sudden ignite.
Well, I'm sure Edberg's kicking himself, because as you said, Vitas, he had this thing pretty much under control, and then suddenly it gets tight here.
Came back on Edberg's side, 30-love. And Sampras has won 10 of the last 12. Ace. Third now for Sampras. He knocked that one off at 115 miles an hour. You have a few cars that can achieve that kind of speed, don't you?
I'd rather have a serve like that.
And now Pete Sampras is Coach Tony Picard a bit concerned. Edberg down 5-4.